Hello everyone, I am Trupti Pandya and today I will be teaching you Element of Account Standard 12 Chapter 4 Reconstruction of Partnership. In previous lecture we already completed a 1, 2, 3 chapter and now today let us start chapter number 4. But before this I want to give you the mark weightage as per our board examination. Section A, question number 3, 1 mark MCQ. Section B, question number 12, 1 mark, answer in one sentence. Section C, question number 22, 3 marks. Means total weightage of this chapter is 5 marks. 1 mark from section A, 1 mark from section B and 3 marks from section C. So total weightage of this chapter is 5 marks. So let us start chapter number 4. Reconstruction of partnership firm. Here we have studied about the nature of partnership firm and its final accounts in the previous chapter. In this chapter we will study about the reconstruction of a partnership, changes in partnership due to several reasons. Reasons for changes in partnership. Why reconstruction of partnership firm is necessary? What is the reason? Here, reasons changes in partnership following are 3 reasons for the changes in partnership. First is the change in the ratio of a profit and loss sharing between the continuing partner. Existing partner are there, partnership firm are running, and in between the change in the ratio of a profit and loss sharing between the continuing partner. At that time also reconstruction of a partnership firm is necessary. Second reason, admission of existing partnership firm. If in a partnership firm new partner admission is there, at that time also reconstruction of a partnership firm is necessary. And third reason, retirement or death of a partner of an existing partnership firm. So these 3 main reasons are there. First, profit and loss sharing ratio, existing partner want to change the profit and loss sharing ratio. Second reason, if new partner admit in the partnership firm. And third reason, retirement or death of the existing partner in a partnership firm. At that time reconstruction of a partnership firm is necessary. Now in this chapter we will discuss in detail about the change in profit and loss sharing ratio or distribution ratio between the existing partner. The detailed discussion on the admission of a new partner and retirement or death of partner has been made in the special chapters are there. Admission of the partner and new partner in existing partnership firm and retirement or death of a partner. Here only for first reason is that profit and loss sharing ratio is a change. At that time reconstruction of a partnership firm is done. So this way let us start the changes of a partnership firm. So first of all, the change in profit and loss sharing or distributing ratio between the continuing present partners. Generally, profit and loss sharing ratio between the partners in a partnership firm is not changed once it is agreed. When there is an agreement, profit and loss sharing ratio one time they decided, afterward change is not necessary. As an example, profit and loss sharing ratio between A and B is 3:2. Generally this ratio is not changed, but if it is required, if it is necessary, then only it can be changed within the consent of all existing partner. They consult all the existing partner, and if it is required, if it is necessary, then only they want to change the profit and loss sharing ratio. There are maybe following reasons why they want to change the profit and loss sharing ratio. There are some reasons are there. There may be following reasons for the change in profit and loss distribution ratio. First one, when a partner in charge of the firm is not able to manage the firm on the grounds of illness or incapability or some personal reason. Key person of the partnership firm now not manage the firm on their personal reason is that otherwise incapability of if illness is there and incapable for the manage the whole partnership firm, at that time it is necessary to change the profit and loss sharing ratio. Second reason, when a partner cannot devote enough time to run a business. Now this partner is very busy with the other activity, and so now in a firm a partner cannot devote enough time to the firm, and at that time the other partner has to substitute him and run a business. So this time also profit and loss sharing ratio is necessary due to retirement or death of a partner and due to new partners admission. These two, third and fourth. For third and fourth reason, we already next chapter is that. So admission of a partner and retirement of partner, there are two chapters are there. In this chapter we have to for the first and second reason, when profit and loss sharing ratio is there, at that time they want to change the reconstruction of the partnership. Let us understand the above information with illustration. Virat and Vaman are the partners in a firm sharing profit and loss in proportion 1:1, means equal ratio is there. Due to his illness, Vaman is not able to spare enough time for business. Virat and Vaman equal distribution is there. But now Vaman become the ill, and so for his illness, he not spare enough time for the business unit. Therefore, they have decided to share the profit and loss in ratio 2:1. Now Virat want 2 and Virat's ratio is 1, 2:1. After making changes in profit and loss sharing ratio, Virat will get 2 plus 1, 3, 2/3 and 1/3. Virat will get 2/3 part of the profit and Vaman will get 1/3. When ratio change at that time, 1:1, then 1/2 and 1/2 is their equal distribution, half a portion of the profit both the get. But now 2:1 is there, so 2/3 and 1/3 the profit portion is there. Prior to the above distributions, both used to get 1/2 part of profit. From this we can say that the portion of a share of profit for Virat is increased and that of Vaman is decreased. First of all, Virat's portion is 1/2 and now it's become 2/3. It means Virat's profit proportion is increased, and Vaman get, before the reconstruction of partnership, Vaman get 1/2 and now after reconstruction 1/3. So Vaman's profit portion is decreased. The same can be shown by the following calculation. Let us see how we calculate this. Changes in profit share is equal to old share minus new share. Here in this question, old share is 1/2 and 1/2 and new share is 2/3 and 1/3 is there. And we have to minus this both, old share minus new share. Old share 1/2 and new share is 2/3. So let us start. In the above formula, if the answer is a positive, then it is called decrease in profit, means sacrifice. If positive sign is there, then sacrifice is there. And sharing, and if the answer is negative, then it is called increase in profit sharing, means gain. If remember this thing properly, positive sign, then sacrifice, and minus sign, then it is a gain. Minus sign, then gain, and plus sign, then sacrifice. Okay, now let us solve this Vaman and Virat's calculation. Change in profit received by Virat. Old share minus new share. 1/2 minus 2/3. Here 2 in denominator 2 and 3 is there. So 2 into 3 LCM is 6. 2 into 2 3s are 6. 6 is the LCM. So now we make 1/2 multiply with 3, then it becomes 6. 1 upon 2 into 3 upon 3, then we get 3 by 6. And here 3 is there, so 2 by 2, multiply with 2 by 2, this way. Cross multiplication is there, 2 2s are 4 and 3 1s are 3, this way. Cross multiplication is there, 3 1s are 3 and 2 2s are 4. So 3 minus 4 upon all 2 3s are 6. Then 3 minus 4 upon all 6, then we get minus 1 upon 6. Our rule is there, when minus sign is there, gain. So increase in profit ratio received by Virat, minus 1 upon 6 gain, as per the above explanation. Change in profit received by Vaman, old share minus new share, 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. Here also cross multiplication, 3 1s are 3, 2 1s are 2, 3 minus 2 and 2 3s are 6. 3 minus 2 upon all 6, 3 minus 2 then 1 and 1 upon 6. Here positive sign is there, so it's sacrifice. Vaman sacrifice 1 by 6 and Virat gain. Vaman's 1 by 6 gain by Virat. It means one sacrifice and second's gain is there. Vaman's sacrifice received by Virat, 1 by 6 portion Vaman sacrificed and Virat received this as a gain. From the above calculation, it can be seen that the share of a profit of Virat is increased by 1 upon 6 and Vaman lost the share of profit by 1 upon 6. 1 upon 6 share of profit which is lost by Vaman is gained by Virat. Vaman's lost and Virat gained this. In this way, the increase in the share of a profit of Virat is called gain and decrease in the share of a profit of Vaman is called sacrifice. Vaman sacrifice and Virat gain this. In this example, Vaman's sacrifice turns out to be gain for Virat. Generally, when there is a change in profit sharing ratio of the existing partner, then some partners have to sacrifice certain portion of their profit which will be the gain for the other partner. If one partner sacrifice for other's partner, it becomes the gain. So this way, one partner sacrifice becomes the gain for the other partner. So at the time of the reconstruction of a partnership, two important points are to be noted: sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio. So when there is a reconstruction of partnership, is profit and loss sharing ratio changed, at that time two possibilities are there. First is sacrificing ratio and second is gaining ratio. So what is the sacrificing ratio? When there is a change in the ratio of a profit and loss sharing of existing partners, a portion of a profit of a certain partners is reduced. They get less share as compared to what they used to get before. It means their profit portion now becomes the less. Before they get more portion, and now after reconstruction of the partnership, their profit portion is now changed and decreased. So this reduced share of a profit of a partner is called sacrifice. When their profit portion is decreased, then this decreased portion is called the sacrifice of the partners. Now in case of admission of a new partner in existing partnership firm, old partners have to give certain share of a profit in favor of the new partner. Suppose A, B, two partners are there, and now C, new partner now admit in the firm. So A and B gives some portion of their profit to C. Understood? A and B now gives some portion of their profit to the C. So A sacrifice and B also sacrifice, and C receive the gain. This way. In case of admission of a new partner in an existing partnership firm, old partners have to give certain share of a profit in favor of the new partner. At that time, it is also required to calculate sacrificing ratio of old partners, because now old partners sacrifice their share in favor of a new partner, otherwise admitted partner. The detailed discussion of admission of a new partner will be made in chapter number 5. Now here sacrificing ratio depends on the changes in the old profit and loss sharing ratio of the partners. In the existing partnership firm, sacrificing ratio is a difference between the old share and new share of a profit of one or more partners who have sacrificed as per the mathematical method. What is the formula for this? Sacrificing ratio of a partner is equal to old share minus new share. Old share minus new share. From the above formula, we can say that if partner's old share of a profit is higher than the new share, it means that the partner has sacrificed his share. Let us try to understand the sacrifice made by the partner through the following example. When sacrifice is done by one partner, here three partners are there, illustration number 1. Ram, Shyam and Ghanshyam are the partners in a firm sharing profit and loss equally. They decided to share profit and loss in the ratio 3:2:1 in future. In these circumstances, calculate which partner has sacrificed and how much. Their old ratio equally means 1:1:1. Then old ratio 1:1:1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3 is there. Now old share 1/3, 1/3 and 1/3. Now new ratio, it is given 3:2:1. 3:2:1. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 6. So 3/6, 2/6 and 1/6 is the new share. Now this, all the information we keep in the formula. Now let us calculate sacrifice ratio by partners. Sacrifice by partner is equal to old share minus new share. Means 1/3 minus 3/6. 1/3 minus 3/6. Here 3 and 6 is there. So 6 is the LCM. So here we denominator 3 is there. Now this denominator 3 we make the 6. Then we multiply by 2 because we know that 3 2s are 6. So 1/3 into 2/2. Then we get 2/6. 2/6. And 3/6 here 6 in denominator 6 is there. So calculation is not necessary. So 2 minus 3/6. So minus 1/6. And our rule is there that when minus is there, then it is a gain. Minus 1/6 grams sacrifice. Minus 1/6 means gain. Minus is there. Here minus 1/6 share in sacrifice formula. It means Ram is gaining 1/6 shares. Now Shyam's sacrifice. Shyam's sacrifice 1/3 minus 2/6. Here also we make the denominator 6. So multiply with 2/2. 1/3 into 2/2. Then we get 2/6. Minus 2/6 means 0/6. And 0 divided by 6, then we get 0. No gain, no sacrifice because here 0 is there. So no gain and no sacrifice is there. From the above calculations, sacrifice ratio of Shyam is 0. Shyam has sacrificed nothing as his share of profit remains the same because there is a no profit or no loss. 0 is sacrifice ratio is 0. Now, calculations of Ghanshyam. Old ratio 1/3, new ratio 2/6 and 1/3 minus 2/6. So 1/3. Ghanshyam's sacrifice 1/3 minus 1/6. We make the denominator 6. So multiply with 2. 2/2. Then 2/6 minus 1/6. Then 2 minus 1. Then we get positive 1/6. And when there is a positive is there, then it is a sacrifice. It means Ghanshyam's sacrifice 1/6. Sacrifice is there. From the above illustrations, the benefit of Ram 1/6 share is due to the sacrifice given by Ghanshyam of 1/6 share. Here Ram received the benefit. Ram received the gain because Ghanshyam sacrificed it. Ghanshyam sacrificed, so Ram received the benefit of 1/6 portion. This way, from the above illustrations, we can say that while calculating the sacrifice ratio, if the answer is in negative, then it is benefit to the partner and not sacrifice. Gain ratio is equal to new profit sharing ratio minus old profit sharing ratio. Ram minus 1 upon 6, Shyam 0 and Ghanshyam 1 upon 6. Minus 1 upon 6 and plus 1 upon 6 is equal to 0. Total of sacrifice share and total of gain share is always equal. Here minus 1 upon 6, then here always plus 1 upon 6 is there. If two person give the sacrifice, then both the persons plus and then third person's total is there. It means minus minus when we add together, then all two partners gain and sacrifice by the third person. So when